I'm manifesting a better life. Yes, I am. I just don't resonate with my soul. And in my head, I'm like, I can't do this. So now we're bringing food and we're bringing a gift. Like, this is not my party. Are we living in idiocy?
And now, on with the show.
Now, new to this, I'm chilled there. Alright. Happy Vlogmas! Oh, I'm not usually a Pisces queen. I'm getting ready to do this video. It's 5 something. And shall I tell you about my day? Before I do that, let's get into this intro. Alright. I'm gonna put a little what is this? MAC normal to oily. No wonder it's not looking all that. I need something with dry. And this is $3.55 coconut. I think it's not my season in the winter. In winter time, I believe I'm a little lighter. Where's my what you call it? Makeup thingies, sponges thingies. Oh, this is my mirror I've been looking for. Where's everything at? Oh my gosh, I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'd be able to look at myself in this camera and editing and not saying, I'm not putting this out, child. I'm not putting this out. I guess I use my fingers, but I gotta find that because I bought a whole pack. Stop playing with it, stop playing with it. Okay, so I'm experimenting with the lighting here. And child, I can barely see my face. Oh, what the hell is going on right now? Oh my God. As you can see, I'm in the bathroom. I'm about to head out to the living room, but I'm just gonna do a little, foundation, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing with makeup. So please do not ask me, because I do not know. Okay. Yeah. I do not know. This might look a whole hot ass mess. Child, how y'all holidays going? Have y'all started Christmas shopping yet? Because I sure haven't. I have not started, child. Nope. Nope. I was gonna, and you know we only got 1 more week after this week. Shoot, so hardly be nothing left in the stores. Everything your kids needed, your husband and stuff needed, gone. Even though my husband, he don't want that. This is looking a hot mess even in the dark. Excuse the lighting. I gotta get this lighting together. Like, child, what is going on? Like, I'm acting like I'm a newbie. I'm a novice. I don't know. I'm just tired or burnt out. But I just can't get this lighting. I'm gonna get it together. Watch. I'm gonna have to watch. I'm gonna have to refresh some YouTube videos. And by now, they be like, yo, now your lighting improved, girl. It improved. Cause you could, oh my gosh. I hope I'm not looking crazy, child. Oh my God. And these laugh lines, what's going on? Where do they come from? Like, how to get rid of them? I don't know. And this tripod is in the way. In the way. You probably like, yo. She gonna look like a straight up clown. Look, I'm just trying to look halfway decent in this camera, okay? Halfway. Looking halfway. I went to the store just now looking a hot ass mess. I swear my job be making me feel like I just want to like sleep after I come home. I just want to sleep, child. That's why we gotta get out of this job. This is not helping our social life. And not really helping the bank account all that much either. Alright. Let's chat about this while I'm doing this. So, today, oh God, we had a load of stuff to do, okay? A load. Whole bunch of shit. And, see, what is that? Girl, I don't know what I'm doing with these eyebrows either, like, you know I'm tired if I go outside and my eyebrows looking crazy. And right, I'm doing what I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might not look the best to you, but yeah, to me, it's good enough. Alright, so, especially when the lighting bad, you be thinking this, oh, this is nice. You like, and then when the lighting get right, you be like, what is going on here? Alright, so, yeah, so, it's extra busy. It's peak season and stuff, right? And I love tea tree oil, y'all. So I know y'all can't smell it, but this is gonna get me in my, video mode, right? So I wanna wear, ooh, God bless me. All right, I wanna wear my wine thing that I told y'all that if y'all watch any of my previous vlogs, which y'all probably haven't, it will be in the end credits. And I'm speaking that y'all watched it. I speak about this is a lip liner. This is cute. Girl, don't do what I do. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. So, I still do my hair. If y'all watch my previous vlog, I talk about I'm gonna do my hair. And I was supposed to go see Beyonce today and I didn't. I'm asleep on the couch. Yeah. Alright, so this is good enough. Maybe I'll do a little eyeliner and then this is good enough. And then I'm gonna wash this off right after this video. Because I'm gonna lay down. No, I'm gonna edit and I'm gonna go lay down. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, I'm at work, right? We doing what it do. It's busy, right? We got management. Like, say we doing work over here. We working hard. We got management in this corner right here. Because they seeing that's like an overload of stuff to do, right? Packages and shit, you know, whatever. And they looking at us. And we kind of looking at them at you know, peripheral vision. And I'm like, why are they looking at us? They see us working, but they're not helping at all. Like, I was in management for a long time. The job I'm in now, I'm not in management. But I've never just looked at my employees' work and not lend a hand. I've never done that. Like, I've just, anyway. So they just looking, right? And I'm thinking to myself, there's other people, like other sections that finish their work. They could just give them the portion so we can, you know, all go home, because we go home around a certain time. And it was kind of past that time. We were getting overtime, but hey, it's all right because we was getting overtime. But I guess they don't want us to get a certain amount of overtime or whatever. So I'm thinking to myself, like, why don't you use those other people that's finished to help us with the packages right here, since we got like 50 damn bags, it was like over 100 bags or so. Okay. And then so, nobody thought to do that. And then I think one of the supervisors eventually was like, okay, this is going to take a long time. The shift is supposed to be over. Because if we don't finish our part, the other loaders can't finish their parts. Okay? So anyway, so there's a point to this. The point is, I'm thinking to myself, they instead of giving us all the bags, because it's a scanner. It's one person that scans. It's one person that I guess flips over the packages to so the person that scans the packages can do it quicker, right? And there's other scanners that might have finished their particular section. Instead of giving them some bags, they might do like whatever. They do the bigger boxes, but we do the smaller boxes. So instead of giving them, after they finish their shift early or whatever, some of the bags to help with, they standing around looking at us like, are they gonna finish? No, motherfucker, we ain't gonna finish because y'all just standing around. And so they're just coming in and help. So anyway, I'm thinking to myself, why is it so hard to think like, okay, let me get these other scanners to help with these bags so that everybody can leave. Even them. Even the managers can leave after everybody finished. You know what I'm saying? I think they started seeing that it was getting over, like continuous over, like the overtime, like it was getting past a certain time. They was like, oh, let me take a bag and let me scan some of this stuff. One of the supervisors started that. And then they decided to put it looked like 50 bags back in the truck, I guess for tomorrow. And in my head, I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't work for people that's not too bright. Like I said, I've been in management for a long time, and I'm just like, when some people get into management, a lot of people, they don't think. Like, when are they gonna think? Like, I always think, and I just never, I mean, when you're in management, you're not working as hard as your employees, but I'm definitely not gonna stand there and look at them knowing that they got all this work. And I'm not gonna try to figure out, either help them or figure out like, okay, it's time for them to go, so let's figure this out. Why is this hard? Why is this difficult? Are we living in idiocy? Did y'all see that movie? Oh my God. So I just had to get that off my chest. And I was thinking from there, I said, okay, now just be grateful you got a job and stuff. You better do something in the meantime, honey. Do something in the meantime, green time. Do not depend on these jobs like I told you in the other video. I think it was yesterday. Don't depend on these jobs. I'm telling you, man, they gonna have you stressed. Shoot, man, I'll tell you. Because they don't want to work at all. And I'm like, I don't know. I guess when you're on the inside looking in, it's different. But like I said, I've been an employee in management. I just can't look at my employees and not do nothing. No. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be working as hard as them, but I'm not going to do nothing. I mean, who does that? Anyway, I'm manifesting a better life. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. All right, guys, I'm going to come back. I'm going to do my hair, and I'm going to come back in the living room. I'm going to tell y'all about how to get this money up. You know what I'm saying? What my plan is to get this money up. Is that what I'm going to do? Yeah. All right. Be back. Hey, guys, I'm back. I was in the bathroom doing my makeup. It look all right. You know what I mean? Look all right. I try. All right, so let's discuss finances and how we going to get out this job situation, child. I've never been a job person, all right? I just haven't. I just always feel out of place. There's some people that could be at a job for like years and years, like my husband. And I'm not knocking them. I mean, they got strength, but me, I feel like I'm a creative person. And I just can't stay at a job that long for some reason. I don't know. I just don't resonate with my soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just quit them jammies. Not quit. I put in my 2-week notice so I can come back if need be. But I'll never come back. Have I ever came back to a job? and I've had many. But anyway, so the plan is to get out the job, right? And I feel like when you're trying to start something new, like YouTube, we were doing YouTube like years ago, and then we stopped, and that's my fault because it started off with me creating the channel. It was just my channel, and then I wanted to include my husband, like back in the days. And I was like, oh, that's a great niche to get into. Me and my husband do a channel together, and for a while we was growing and everything like that. And then I stopped because he stopped. Why did I do that? But anyway, it's a learning lesson, because I think I was always the type of person that always wanted to include other people on, you know, my endeavors and stuff like that. And I have to stop doing that. I have to really stop doing that. That's the reason why I didn't go to the Beyonce movie today, because I was like, I'm gonna have to go by myself. Ain't nobody gonna want to sit in a movie theater with me and watch the Beyonce movie unless they're a Beyonce fan for like almost 3 hours. But guess what? Tomorrow I'm gonna do it. Is it tomorrow or Saturday? One of them days I'm gonna do it. Because tomorrow I was invited to a Christmas party for my prior job, and they sent me a text saying, like, I knew you had to bring like a little gift under $20, but then they sent me a text like, what you bringing? Like, so now we're bringing food and we're bringing a gift? Like, this is not my party. Like, what kind of party is this? This is not my party. So now I'm contemplating not going and going to the Beyonce movie. So, I mean, comment below what you think I should do. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaning towards the Beyonce movie, and I'll just go by myself and just learn how to do things by myself. I see a lot of YouTubers doing things by themselves. All right, so I digress back to why I went on that tangent. I just had to get that out, okay? I'm a Pisces. That's how we do. Let me just get that out. All right, so my husband came up with this plan, right? And in order for me to get out the job, before I get into what he said, I need to build up some money. Like, if you're like me, you're living paycheck to paycheck. I can't do this forever, honey. I am not a young tenderoni, okay? So I can't be living paycheck to paycheck forever. That means I'm gonna have to wait until I'm 65 to retire. No, darling, I can't do that. Lord, save me. All right, so he was like, well, I know the first thing you gotta do is save up some money. So if you wanna start a business, if you wanna quit your job or whatever, if you got plans to do something else that's gonna generate you some money, you won't need some money, all right? And if you just working a job and this paycheck to paycheck, and then you ain't got no savings, I mean, I got a little tiny something, but that ain't nothing, okay? All right, so anyway, all right, so what he told me that I can do, not for savings wise, but he just gave me an idea. He was like, the money that you save, all right, now this money, the money that you save that you don't touch, it has to be money that you don't touch, borrow a portion of it. Like, say if you get paid, let's just say if you get paid $1,000 a week, right? And that's not me, so don't be looking at me thinking when I was in management, yeah, but job in, let's not talk about it. Anyway, say if you get paid $1,000 a week, right? And you got money saved. Say you got $800 saved, right? And or lower. Just for example, say you got $800 saved, right? So you know the most you can borrow from yourself is $800, because your income is $1,000, and I'm talking about take-home money. Like, your take-home has to be $1,000, right? So your net, I believe, your net have to be $1,000. So say then you can borrow $500 from your savings, because you got $800 in there, right? So now you have $1,500 for the week. Now this is if you get paid weekly. This can also work bi-weekly, right? But the example we're gonna do is weekly, right? So now you got $1,500 for the week. The day you get paid, say, is a Friday, right? So you get your $1,000, right? And then you take out $500 from your savings. So now you got $1,500, okay? Now the tricky part is you have to take that money out the bank. Wherever the money is, you have to take it out, and you have to see it with your physical eyes, okay? This is very important, okay? Because a lot of people, especially women, cannot just leave. They cannot just leave it in the bank. It's not going to work. I'm telling you. I've tried that. Maybe it'll work for you, but I'm telling you, this is the part where it's going to transform your life. Take it out the bank, right? So now you got $1,500, right? So now you're looking at your expenses, like your bills, blah, 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 whatever you have, right? So you're breaking down like, okay, so I got to pay this, this, and this, and this. And so you want to put a portion of your money to everything that you need to everything that you have to pay. All right, a portion, not the whole entire thing. So if we're in December, that means you're planning for January. You're planning for rent, gas, food, credit cards, insurance, whatever that is, the cell phone. Put a portion of that money, $20, $40, $50, work it out. Okay, that's your choice. Work it out, not the whole thing. Okay, you got to keep a little in your pocket. That's the reason why you're borrowing from yourself in the first place. All right, put a portion. All right, now before I go any further, let's get into this. You have to break down your expenses. Like if your rent is $1,000, which I don't know where that's at in America, and you get paid every week $1,000, that would be nice. But anyway, right? That means in 4 weeks, well, less than 4 weeks, you have to make sure you have your $1,000 from your weekly check. Maybe you take out $200 a week, $300 a week. That's on you, right? Remember, you still have the cell phone you have to pay, and that's $50 or whatever. Maybe take out $10 for your cell phone a week. That's up to you, all right? So you're taking out a portion of everything, and by the end of the month, that means you have enough to pay all your bills for the next month, right? And you're doing this continuously, all right? All right, now let's go back to you borrowing from yourself, right? So now you have $1,500. The next week you get paid again $1,000, right? And yeah, you get paid $1,000, and you borrowed $500 for yourself, from yourself. You got to pay yourself back. That's very important too, okay? You got to pay yourself back, all right? You got to put that $500 back in your savings, honey. And not only $500, you got to pay yourself interest, all right? Now, what my husband suggested was you pay your whole check. So now you give yourself, what, $1,500 interest. Now, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do your whole check. But that's going to build your money faster. So imagine you get paid $1,000 a week. Your savings was $800. You take out $500 from your savings every week, right? So that's $1,000. That's $1,500 every week. But the next, like, all right, so first week you did it, you got $1,500. You breaking down your expenses and you're putting your money in envelopes or something like that. Okay, this is for rent. This is the cell phone. This is the light. This is the car. This is whatever, right? And then you still got money in your pocket, right? Because you budgeting, you kind of putting portions of that money, all right? Not all of it. So then the next week you get paid again $1,000, right? So now you have to pay yourself back the $500, honey. My husband suggests you just pay your whole paycheck, but you should still have money from last week. You should. But if you don't, honey, you still got to put that $500 back, okay? Put the $500 back plus $600, all right? So now you only working with, so you gave yourself $100 interest, which is really okay. You could really just give yourself $100 interest, right? But you borrow again because you still owe more money and you're still trying to build your money, right? So this week you have your $1,000 check, but you got to get $500 back to yourself. No, you're going to give $600 back to yourself because you're giving yourself $100 interest, but you borrowing $500 again, right? So take your $500 back, but you left that $100 in that you added extra. Leave that $100 in, all right? So now that's $100, right? So now you still got $1,500 again. That's your second week, right? Third week, you do the same thing. Remember, you're doing the same thing each week, right? You still budgeting, you taking out portions for the rent, cell phone, blah, blah, putting it in the envelope. Like, okay, this is for the next month, okay? You're still doing that. What you did the first week, you do on the second week, okay? So you're like, nah, but when it comes to a point where you got to pay that whole $500 back, yes, but we're building up our money right now, all right? So the third week, right, you got another $1,500, right? But make sure you put the $100 back in your your savings, all right? And you take out that $500. So you're not really putting the $500 back in your savings, really. You're just putting $100 back in your savings, okay? And now you keep the 500, right? And so now you got $1,500 again. Did I say that right, y'all? Because it made sense to me when I was doing it. I think so. Comment below if I make sense to you. So at the end of the month, if you're giving yourself $100 interest every week, right? You should make $400 in interest. Yeah. Right? And I feel like one of the weeks after you kind of catch up, I think after like 5 weeks since you put in $100 interest and you saved and you bought $500, put the whole thing back. So then this way, now you had $800, you made $500 interest, you made $1,300, right? All right, so I gotta see if this makes sense to me, because when he was explaining it made sense. And I'm doing this currently. I just started this, so let me see. All right, I'm back. I was into this too. I was into it, like I knew what I was talking about. My husband was telling me about this. But anyway, so I was writing down on a piece of paper because I'm very visual. I have to know what I'm talking about. So it can work or whatever, but you can never borrow more than what your how much money you make in your paycheck. Okay, in order for it to work, number one. In order for your money to start building, you cannot borrow more from your savings than how much you get paid. All right, it always has to be less. And then you always have to put more back into your savings. Like even if it's $10, $5, put a little bit more back into your savings, okay? And now it makes sense, okay? Because before I was like, what? I'm not gonna have any money if I give back my whole paycheck. But then you borrow against yourself again, but it's just have to be smaller than your paycheck. Just a little bit smaller, not a lot, not a huge difference in the beginning until you start building up your savings. And then you won't have money, yo. I'm gonna have money. So I just started it. I'm gonna let you know how it goes. This is Jelly Bean. Child, I was all over the place just now. I was like, wait a minute, I'm gonna be broke the next week. What? Remember he said, borrow again from yourself. But you kind of will always be in the hole until you build up your savings. But you always have money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all understand? I hope y'all understand. All right. This is it. Let's go into Nas Inspirational Corner. All right. Today, inspiration is, don't be listening to everybody, guys. If it don't resonate with your soul, do not take it in. Do not breathe it in. Do not let it resonate into your being. If you don't feel it's right for you, don't do it. I don't care who they are. Okay? I don't care if you like their lifestyle, don't like their life. Definitely, if you don't like their lifestyle, you shouldn't be listening. But unless you're learning something from it. But I'm saying, like, if it does not resonate with you, your inner being, your inner self, and you know when you have this feeling like this don't sound right, then it ain't right. All right? Don't take even me. Don't take everybody's advice, okay? Just don't do it. All right? So that's not inspirational moment. Go tell that, all right? All right, guys, we're going to end this video out. If you have not watched my previous vlogs, go ahead and watch it. This one's a little crazy, breaking down this math part, because I used to be real good at math. So, but like I said, I'm very visual. And I needed a moment, okay? All right. So, make sure you be kind. You comment, like, and subscribe on this video. Share with a friend, because I'm cool. I'm Pisces. All Pisces are cool, all right? And remember to be kind. I'm sending love and light to you. Peace. And don't forget to subscribe to this. And I'll see you tomorrow. Let me go edit.